Sorry, my mind just drew a blank and then I just pressed button. Uh, Perhaps you can tell that maybe I didn't prepare mentally enough for this. Alright, I'm gonna do a lot of things today, hopefully. I'm gonna just chill the hell out, hopefully. Moving the mic closer. This is a battle that I have to go through every single day. Anyways, since the last time I streamed, I don't know, man, I'm just kind of living my life, you know? And I guess I do that whether I like it or not. But I digress, because, today is a new day. Definitively, that is true. I have to exercise and warm up before going out for a swim. Yeah, I think that's how it works in real life. Good work, game. Time for me to put my ultimate power to use. I just realized if I have to do this every single time I get into a battle, then it's gonna be, then the PP's gonna go out pretty quickly. That's one aspect of this strategy that I didn't really think of. Anyway, take this. Hee hee hee. Letters and words. That's what those are. So I'll wait until it actually happens first. Bro, Bro thinks I'm gonna have a heart attack, but I'm gonna heart your attack. Wait, no. Maybe? What does that even mean? Sometimes you just say things I don't know what I'm talking about. I think that's pretty normal. This is unrelated to everything, but my back is... hopefully that was convincing enough for you that my back is sore. So I've gone back to lying down. It helps that I don't really have to... like, it's turn-based, so I don't have to, like, focus in real time. But apart from that, life's been okay. The backache kind of, like, stands out amongst all that at this point in time. I'm continuing my trend of, having adequate food compared to last time. Well, not last time, time before. Well, depending on how you look at it, last time I had a bad food. The time before last is like the dinner I had before stream, but it was the time before when it happened. I'm such a wordsmith. To clear up confusion about my life and the life of this stream, it's been freaking windy in my living area, and I'm about to move through the waves. I feel like surfing is gonna see if I get all the bad things that happen. wish I could relate. What was I going on about? Yeah, basically what I said before. Wind Waker. That one also had water in it. I think I've mentioned water too much today. Give this stream a 7.8 rating. Oh yeah. Well, it's not really prevalent in the battle screen, but I feel like we still lived in a time where, like, surfing was, like, better than, like, surfing was faster than walking or running, essentially. That's what it felt like, and that's what it kind of feels like right now. When you can surf, the world opens up to you 3 times as much, given the, approximate mass of the, land and water comparatively, compared to each other. Oh, diving, that's in the other one. But yeah, speaking of which, remember the days of good old Hoenn region video game, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, where, like, all that water that was apparently a bad thing, like, you don't need it to live or something. What is a species that like famously despises water with all its being? Because I feel like the only explanation is that the only explanation is that the people who made that one review are the ones who are that kind of creature. Listen, guys, streaming is hard. I'm actually undergoing a just a Herculean task right now, having to speak as someone who doesn't always speak good, and also with the backache problem is also kind of distracting from it a little bit. It's okay. Guess you have to fish for sea Pokemon. What happened to my voice? I think something might have possessed me for a brief moment there. What's the beyond the horizon? More Horizon. Forbidden West Fiery Shores DLC or whatever it's called. Wee. Curious. I also love, like, the Relic of Old games, having the sound bites like the sound systems being limited and the sound effects visibly cutting into, like, the music. Became intimately familiar with it in Super Mario of Brothers. What? What is a Mario, and why, and how does it pertain to being a Mario of Brothers? Mario's a cool guy. Mario's a good brother. So I think it can only mean something good. Strive between being the Mario of two brothers, everyone. This has been a PSA, a Mario service announcement. The P is silent. I love swimming. The fact that I'm... I'm not currently swimming right now, so that should tell you all you need to know is Swimmer Matthew, if that even is your real name. What we're seeing now, what I'm seeing now, I mean, we both see different things. Well, we have the same eyeballs, the light hits them in the same way, presumably. Like, light does scientifically. But what I perceive in my experience is the, keep that thing away from me, dude. What I perceive right now in my experience is, the fact that, I've lost my train of thought. Yes, the difficulty, curve of me having fought, like, very recently fought, me having recently fought, I do a bit of thinking sometimes. I like to think. I can't even follow my own train of thought, I can't expect you to as well. I'm getting sidetracked, okay, Bros be level 30 and below, and I'm like... My level 40 Pokemon have something to say to that. Or and such. Oh my god, this one's gonna be a... It's gonna be a slug. 5 guys. They've expanded into the ocean. The 5 guys, the chain of 5 guys. Down to 4. Wow. 3. Why is 5 guys called 5 guys? I've actually never bothered to entertain this thought before. It is something that I could very easily search up, but I don't want to do that right now, and I'm probably not going to feel like doing it after I've done this stream and have been contractually don't have to think about it anymore. Yep. Ugh. It's okay. Time heals all wounds, ends the wounds in my psyche from missing a 95% attack is going to heal itself eventually. Which is, of course, a roundabout way of saying I'm just going to forget about all the pain I've experienced today and only think about the good things. Which, you know, is personally something I strive to do a lot. This one's not even, like... Not even the buffed version of growth. One simple special attack is... What? Swimmer Anya, I cannot swim. You are detailing the conditions of a murder right now. Yeah, that click-clacking on the floorboards was in fact picked up on the microphone based on the based on the sounds that I saw on the waveform, and I definitely wasn't making those sounds myself. I probably could if I tried. Let me, hang on. Alright, we're gonna... I just had a great idea for a game that I absolutely cannot, like, arrange. Can't set up, like, can't, like, reliably set up. Is this... It's probably way more obvious than I even think it is, which is not very obvious at all. I mean, very obvious. Not like the fact that I'm not selling it very well. I know the meaning of words, please trust. But, I could make it into, like, to, like, try out to see if I have what it takes to go into Foley. Hang on, you didn't look like you could hear that one. Maybe you could hear that one, but I was talking. It's not often that I get thrown off by a character turning around, but I did manage to do that. Oh, I tricked myself into thinking my backache was gone, and then I tricked myself into feeling a slight amount of pain. I should become a, magician or something. Now it's there, now it ain't. In times as slow as these, I think it's only appropriate to vent about my life experiences, but I'm drawing blanks right now. I feel like I'm even drawing blanks in the connecting sentences. That's how you know. That's how you know I'm cooked. No, I can't make that noise. Shocker. If that were real, I don't even want to imagine. I've been incredibly lucky with the Pokemon encounters so far. That would have been the perfect time to throw an encounter in my face, but this game has no sense of humor, which is cool because arguably I don't either. The only way to win is not to play, and I refuse to fight the physical tank with physical attacks. That's like a little mini game in the Can I skip this? I tried the B mashing button trick, but Alas and alack, I might add. Oh, you're riding a Pokemon, can't you swim? I cannot. Imagine how simple it would be if I could. It seems like even in games where they did away with the necessity of having a Pokemon, they just made it so that all Pokemon protagonists legally cannot swim. Like you either hit an invisible wall or you just drown. I feel like I guess I should count myself lucky that I have had swimming lessons as a child, because that's something I can say that a good number of people cannot, it seems. A little off topic, a little bit of musing to fill the not silence. There's plenty of things to keep it from being silent. Unless you were to mute the stream, and then you would be also, in effect, be muting my voice. Whether that's a blessing or a curse is up to your discretion. And I think I've probably self-deprecated more than enough for one night. But you know what? I'm always gonna find a way to top those numbers. I'm gonna drink. Jumping off the surfing Pokemon at the end is another happens so slowly, basically. Shark trains and water Pokemon. You see trains here? Didn't she train at the Cerulean Cape? Or am I just imagining that? Or am I to tell Misty how she should spend her time? Me not having a concept as to which Pokemon show up where. One level 35 Seeking is almost enough to get me excited. Almost. $1912. What a year that was? I don't know. It seems I have to traipse through a little bit of the Seafoam Islands to get to my next destination. Oh, and wouldn't you know it, a cave with Zubats. I'd almost forgotten this site. Is this a sign that I should or shouldn't be playing this game more often? I wish I knew what it was like to feel. I'm gonna need a strength boyer later. I might even need a strength boyer right now. If I forgot to have strength at the time I needed it, I'd be a little embarrassed. Oh, this place goes deep, actually. I just wanted to get to the next, all I wanted to do was get to the next town. I wouldn't mind picking up a few things along the way. Those might change the flow of the water. I don't think this is the way I'm meant to be going. Just when I think I'm fine, I'm not. That's a lesson to learn, kiddos. Whenever I specifically expect good things to happen, I need to stop that. Okay. Still haven't solved the riddle of how exactly to navigate this place. And what a riddle it is. It's a riddle without the words. I don't know what we call that in the business. Alright. This looks like it's gonna be one fun little adventure when I get around to it. In like 5 to 10 streams. Now where am I? I'm kind of like just enjoying this beat for what it is. No, how did I end up back where I was? I thought I went down. Signs that I might be a little too small-brained for these types of things. That was one of them. I suddenly have a headache. That's another sign. Slowpoke is literally me right now. Curious. I appear to not have any repels. I also do not have any... I also do not have any Pokemon that can fly. And I'm sure at this point I don't have to remind you why that is. Although I'd love to expound upon my problems once again. Use the verbal outlet as a medium to make all my points verbal. And just proceeds not to do that. I kind of want to just get to the next town. Like, I don't even... Very bold of them to assume I would not have come here without a surfing Pokemon. I'm sure someone has found a way to make that happen. Oh wow, it's gotten bigger. Wait, what am I doing? I literally have... where is it? I literally have this thing. That will solve all of my problems. I feel safe. My safety was a lie. Get in the ball, you creature. To think that we would... To think that it would take us, like, another... until Diamond and Pearl, essentially, to know... to see, like, an actual Iceland biome in a Pokemon game instead of just, like, a cave. And we get to see ice without the absence of water, which is like actually kind of an impossibility now that I think about it. I am a little kerfuffled right now. Not even gonna lie to you for a second. The courts told me I couldn't do that anymore. It is... Is this even doing anything? Where does it say where my item is? Where does it say where? Oh, there, item cleanse tag. Is everything I know just a lie? Is everything I lie just a no? Me when I have bad luck in dates. I swear it better not require me to have a Pokemon with strength to progress even just to the other side of the island. I don't even want to bother with what's down here yet. At this point in the series history, if you know anything about Pokemon, you probably already know what I'm referring to. But let's pretend for the sake of argument that I don't, that you don't, that I don't, that neither of us dearly don't. That's down another place. Oh. Okay, bad news, folks. It seems like I might actually need strength after all. That one ladder eludes me. Oh, big fella. See, they could have just, like, it'd help if they could just tell you these things. I think this is probably one of the good reasons why they don't, like, they got rid of this feature. See, now the water seems tame enough. It's just... Okay, apparently this game does have a sense of humor. A very delayed sense of humor, but a sense of humor nonetheless. I don't remember explicitly if... like, if, waterfall and dive are required for, exploration in this game, but I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna... I am just gonna... You've been demoted. Go into the ball that suits you. Might as well. The biggest injury we've took on that outing is the injury of my pride. You, come here. Today sure has been a day. And tonight sure has been a night. Both of those things can exist at one time because of the rotation of the Earth. Maybe time in itself is a lie, or what we perceive as time, or what is marked as time. I mean, think about it. It's like basically just like, you know, it was all made up by humans, you know. Everything we know was made up at some point. So can it be believed if someone was able to just make it up? I'm really asking the real questions here. Or am I? Because the concept of a question and the action of asking, that is something... I need to stop this trend because it's leaps back upon itself in the worst way. Like, not even a funny way or anything, just... It just does these things. And I'm expected to believe that it's, anything. Okay, I do think that's enough to land there and change the course of my life. Or maybe not. Yeah, not yet. Where's the other boulder though? That's what I want to know. That's what the society wants to know. Who is the society? I am the society. I am the society of my own mind space. Legally and, like, metaphysically no one can enter. That we know of. I had to think about this conundrum in my mind. It's not really much of a conundrum. I've seen bigger conundrums, and they are conundrum, if that's even a word. Oh, well, I said again, words are made up, so I can make things like that up to the sequel we never got. That we always needed, question mark. Alright, oh hey. Oh hey. I don't feel in any way prepared to do this, but like, since I'm already here, and since getting here was pain enough already, I feel like I might as well, you know? Oops. Alright then. Yow. That's not your name. pitching it up even higher makes it even more eventful. All of this means nothing to me at the moment, Articuno. Like, I know you're much higher level, I know you're much faster. Curious. Alright, how's this gonna pan out? Oh, hey. Man. When you're able to stand up to a level 50 legendary, you know it's over. It's over. It's both of those things at once. They are two different states of being. I bet you didn't know this. I was kind of hoping I'd paralyze it at some point, and now I'm afraid to switch out to Venusaur Geminator because I don't think... Because I want to get the sleep powder in, but I don't trust it to, like, not completely destroy. So I guess we ballin'. We will be balling eventually. Also, wait. Wild Pokemon are stupid. There's a 1 in 4 chance it won't even do that. But I'm worried it will do. I mean the other... Oops. Okay, well... Hope and pray that it doesn't attack this turn, because otherwise it's completely... I guess we're raw dogging it. Yeah. Alright. See, you could have just done that, and then things would have been a lot easier for both of us. Because I'm now committed to this course of action, which means I won't give up till much later. Till much later? Yeah. Also, I just came to the realization it does in fact only know one attacking move, so realistically my plan should have worked, but it didn't. It's looking up in its sprite. It is screaming to the gods, the Pokemon gods, as to why this is happening. I don't know why this is happening either. I just wanted to go to... I keep saying I just wanted to go to the next town, but then one thing led to another. I mean, quite literally, if you think about it. Sounds of physical exertion, despite back being in hurty mode. I'm just gonna kick back for a little while. Not a lot's gonna really be requiring my attention for a little while. Hmm. And it's the red corner. Let's have another attack. So it wasn't quite effective. I didn't do it correctly, but it's fine. Hey guys, guess who's back? Oh no, she left. Okay, well, that cameo was very short-lived. Up. Oh, she's looking at me. Stop looking at me. She just left again. Such is life. Life looks at you, then it looks away. Wait a minute. Life doesn't have eyeballs. I am life. I am in possession of life, and I can promise you it doesn't have eyeballs. Good news, everyone. We have acquired the puppy. The puppy is now on the couch as his puppy, puppy nature. Of course, that situation could be changing at any moment now. Or any moment in the future. Unlike this situation, which has kind of been in the same kind of flux state, static state, I mean, I know words. I wasn't even building myself up for that, because I knew not to get excited. I knew the shakes don't mean anything until it doesn't shake anymore. Didn't shake that time. I'm so glad that this aspect of Pokémon has never left us. It'd be kind of neat if I gave the three standard Pokeballs, I'd match them to each of the birds. It'd be kind of neat, but it'd also be kind of like very aggravating to do that, to throw Pokeballs at Moltres for statistically 2 to 3 times the amount I would have to otherwise. Statistics have nothing to do with it. This is a game of chance. Everything about it is chance. Like, it's a chance as to whether my button will fail me because of hardware lifespan. Now, where can you go? To the dodo. Yeah. Starting to question why I'm here doing this. I effectively have, after this one, 11 balls left, and then I won't. I don't particularly want to come back here again, so I might, hence why I'm doing this now instead of later. I just happens to end up like this. Believe me when I say I don't make the rules. The rules make me. You know, that kind of rings true to my strict upbringing. And that's kind of the saddest thing of all, because I didn't even mean it to sound like that, but I think it captures that perfectly. If you're wondering if I've been keeping track of these throws, I haven't. Well, the throws and also the PP that Articuno has. Because if I run out, I run out. But not like run out of the fight, like reset the game, otherwise I won't be able to do this again. We old Pokemon fans had it rough. Only one chance to catch the Pokemon when fighting it. It actually kind of put me off from doing the first game of Diamond and Pearl, because to do that I had to capture Azelf and Pixie in order to complete the Pokédex and get to the that was my last ball. But yeah. You get the regional dex to unlock the first game, and all that fun stuff. And those included the legendary Pokemon as well. Alright, if we get a paralysis, our chances skyrocket. Our stonks be stonkin'. Just look at these nostalgic GBA animations and sound fonts. I'm so glad to have had a childhood, well, not a perfect one, but you know. Ah, yes, here we go. Sleep gives me better chances, but that would also mean braving the Ice Beam on a grass type, which is not ideal against a level 50 Pokemon. Oh wow, that was way simpler. Oh. Lucky. What if everyone says appear to doomed people who are lost in icy mountains? It doesn't tell me if that it's a good omen or a bad omen, it just tells me that they only doomed people see it, which, you know, sounds bad on its own, but like maybe he just wants to help out. Seems like a reasonable fellow. Bit on the cold shoulder, but I know that was basic, but you heard me say it, so it's too late for you. Okay. I need the second rock to block off the water current. The screen is being obstructed, which is more annoying than anything else, than actually, like, disruptive. Um... Speaking of my childhood, I spoke about my childhood much further back than my speech is implying, but speaking of my childhood, I discovered the other day that I may indeed have a trauma response to writing under time pressure. It sounds like a joke, but I don't really know how else to describe it. Like, I literally started crying at one point and had to leave the room. It's like when I feel like I need to cry, I feel like the only thing that holds me together is knowing that other people are in the room, with their eyes on me. But it's yeah, it doesn't make it easier, I can promise you that. Starting to wish I bought repels. What is this cleanse tag even for? Anyway, that's the long and short of it. Yeah. No one will ever know the inner turmoil on the inside, and that's just how I intend for it to be. Whether that's a good thing or not, that's also up to your discretion. You know the Fabulous Secret Powers song, how, like, the chorus bridge is like, don't cry out loud, just keep it inside, learn how to hide your feelings. I don't, from a spiritual point of view, I don't necessarily, hello. I don't necessarily agree with that part anymore. I think it, like, at a certain point you need to like make sure you don't completely bottle it up to the point of never acknowledging it. I guess maybe if you want to save face, if you want to stay safe in certain situations, it might be good, but otherwise, nah fam. Real homies cry it out when they need to, before it gets even worse. This has been your, the affirmations part of the stream that no one asked for, but is here. Alright. Even if there are hidden items back there, I don't think I'm ever gonna go back there again. Take me to Cinnabar Island already, oh my god. Take me to Snurch. This guy looks... the field sprite is giving Rockstar, but I know now from my past experiences that they're birds, and I know that most birds are fast, so I'm going to fight fast with fast. That's just like basic logic at its finest. I should be like a poet or something. No, I shouldn't, because that's how I started crying the other day. We've yet to see Pidgeot, haven't we? Have we? Yeah. Okay, side rants. Pidgeotto and Pidgeot. Pidgeot is just like a shorthand of Pidgeotto. Like, I don't get it. I don't get the naming conventions of that. I sure hope I keep this friendship level at tip-top shape by the time I do the super difficult Elite Four stuff. You could probably do with a bit of... Actually... Nah, I have an opportunity and I'm going... And goodness help me, I'm gonna take it. Boyfriend gave me big pearls. If you know what I mean. Wink wink. Have we really, like... Is it normal to, like, associate anything round with, like, a... Was that just, like, a real-life superimposed picture of an aurora? A real aurora? Anyway, yeah. Do all round things equal, testicles? Is this what society has come to? I should really send out a survey of this. It would be a very, telling, I guess. One way or the other. Or maybe I'm just, like, projecting something that's been inside me all along. And for the record, I don't mean testicles. I don't even know if that would be... comfy. And I've decided that I don't want to entertain this line of thinking anymore. Quite frankly, I don't know why I ever did in the first place. Bubbles. Is Bubbles... No, Bubbles doesn't give me that, Bubbles doesn't give me that same vibe of the topic I was thinking before. I just said I was gonna stop thinking about it, but here I am. I'm not the streamer you deserve, and I'm not the streamer you need. I'm the streamer that's here. That's the difference between me and you. Yeah. I say this like several times, I think, but it may be that and you know, and I mostly mean it ironically, but at this point in time, I have to wonder, specifically at this point in time, realistically, I use my mouth for a lot of... I use my power of speech for a lot of things. But in this very point in time, I'm starting to wonder if that's actually, like, a good thing for me. Like, to have... if nothing else, it would save me a good deal of embarrassment. It'd save me from a good deal of embarrassment. I could bottle up my embarrassment and sell it on eBay. People who struggle to have emotions would probably pay top dollar for that. Better than nil. Alright. Get out. I want to have a look at you for a second. Quiet, I don't remember if that's good. Even without the IVs in nature, you can kind of like intuit some things from the existing stat spread. Don't bring out a Kuno to the function if the function requires PP. A little surprised I haven't done much in the made comments about PP today. Of all the comments I wish I hadn't made. How many of these do I have? The answer is I could have more. There we go. I could have more of these as well. These will not last a single dungeon. If only for the reason that I'm gonna be stupid and just like not like and like not go the right way immediately. I feel like they really did kind of capture the doors. Wait, I didn't even look at it. Why is the door to the gym locked? I just got off the expressions right up, Billy. You know, when they called the I've talked to you already. I don't know why I felt the need to talk to you again. A photo of the last founder, Dr. Fuji. Oh, Fuji was back in the ghost place. Eating room, R&D room, testing room. Which one of these gives me possible powers? I don't know if I just kind of like skipped through that without even reading into what I was doing. I also... Do I even have a Ponyta? I do not. I know not all trades are created equal, but I was a little curious about what that trade had like in store. Speaking of Pokémon dungeons, look where we are now. Frankly, I'm a little surprised we haven't come across you sooner. Or maybe we could have, but I just, like, totally didn't. The game tells me to catch more, so I'm going to catch as many as I think is reasonable, and not a single one more. Again, it's a shame they didn't also port Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I personally feel like I've gone through enough wild encounters to last a lifetime, and yet here I am, seeing if that Grimer will show itself again. I also need to catch Pokemon in order to get the get all the items that I've been missing from Professor Oak's aids. That sentence sounds a lot better if you know the context that I'm speaking of, with which I'm referring to. Getting a little bit tired of these Raticates. Just when you thought they couldn't find any more wild fodder. Eh. Okay, now I'm kind of tired of this. Tired of this now. Isn't this the soundtrack that I hate? Weird that I'm now finding myself in a mood where I don't find this completely abhorrent to my ears. I mean, it's not great, don't get me wrong. Nah, buddy, ghosts live in the other town. Alright. It's time to get a little more interesting. Godzilla's not especially fast, but fast enough for an Ekans that's... It's uninvolved and 6 levels below, so I guess the competition isn't that fierce. This is not the category of Pokemon it's expecting to see today. Could probably do without the... Could probably do without the... Or I can't... Me when I can't get any wins. Me when, something Splatoon. I think the statue's gonna come alive and kill me now. I may have sealed my fate. My dog just, farted. Thanks for that. At least it only farted on the couch and not on my, dressing gown, which was right precariously next to it. I can't get out. This old place is one big puzzle. See, you just take the stairs north of me, and then, like, you go that way, take some stairs. The exit is straight ahead, you can't miss it. Alright, thanks. Bye. Oh. Brother, why are you assaulting me like this? I'm trying to help you here, brother. I have no relation to this man. I'm using brother as like a kind of a slang term. Oh no, my bag of loot. Can we split it? Let's just here open the doors. Thanks for explaining how to get in and out. I thought this was a balcony outside. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a balcony to the, like that it's still within the bounds of the mansion, but the Black Void is still amusing nonetheless. Guyana, South Sorry, America's real in... Wait, no, we already established this with the Surge. Did we? Oh my god, okay. We also established that the dates are, like, real-life dates. But that's how it is with... New Pokemon discovered deep in the jungle. Oomst? Calcium. Oh, I also have, zinc. This place is still like a big old maze, isn't it? Normally I wouldn't like forego paths like that. I think something took over me for a moment. I'm a little afraid of what that means, but I'm just gonna pretend like nothing's wrong. The softest little attack you could do to me, to have done to me. Do. That's what I equate your attack to. I'd make a spitting noise, but I would most likely end up spitting in real life, which I don't want to do. This is speed. I am speed. Ka-chow and all that. No, I used that joke in the actual speed Splatfest, didn't I? No, wait. That's not... That doesn't lead to the same... That shouldn't lead to the same exit room. What? Mew gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo. This is the only time we establish that Pokemon can in fact reproduce, and that the eggs that a male and a female leave while sitting in the same room together are actually like mysterious occurrences that nobody knows And also the eggs that appear at your picnic table when you're just having a nice, like, peaceful picnic. What is even the deal with that? I don't know. Did I go upstairs? Do I need to press all the switches again? Yes, I do. I do vaguely recall going up here. Iron. Who is the defensive one around here? Again, it probably would have been helpful to pre-establish these roles, like maybe put a little extra thought into that part. The mentor once lived here. Is your mentor alive? It's just a obligatory question. Don't think too hard about it, just answer. I feel bad to inform you that the dog has in fact farted again. It was like a mostly gaseous one, but it was still audible. I thought I could smell it for a second there. I definitely feel something attacking my senses. Nothing I can give a description for. Oh. Okay. Normal sound, normal reaction to a full-on explosion. Ooh, overwhelming. Might as well, where is it? Just do that. Yeah. These go to a point where that you can return to. From HP up. Ah, my god. It keeps happening. What's the point of me being here? No one knows. I'm going back. I'm gonna end it all, and by it, I mean, like, the adventures of climbing up, of, like, moving up on top of that floor specifically. Wait, also, since we have now established that, America is real, can we get an American... Oh my god, my ears. Pokémon game, just for the hell of it. I don't think I fully explored what was on offer down here, because I just kind of saw the door that apparently led outside from the... Right. Yeah, that door. On the second floor, east of the actual... east of the actual front door. The specifics on that, I'm not sure how they line up. Mewtwo is far too powerful without to cope with vicious tendencies. Just watch Jurassic Park. Insert Jurassic Park quote. You should have not, but just because you could have. I think this Bozo also has flash fire, so this is probably the worst thing I possibly could have done. Oh wait, no, it has Intimidate. It literally used it on me. I'm a little bit silly, everyone. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Critical hit. To be honest with y'all, even though it's not really... Even though this, hang on, does it also have... Your folly has been fully taken advantage of. Who wouldn't push the ominous switch with the ominous Pokemon on top of it? It didn't really, change much, did it? That's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Camera scroll jump scare. It's ideal for a lab, look at all this space. I think you're a bit late to that. I think that's the reason why it, came crashing down in the first place. Spoiler alert for the Mewtwo movie. I hope it doesn't explode. It didn't explode yet. It didn't paralyze me, so I can get away with more Moida. You attacked me. Where? There. Now where? See, I asked the same question, but it had different, implications. Why'd they put Blizzard on the Fire Islands? Probably, actually, the answer came to me while I was asking that question, probably to quell the fire. There we go. The entire reason I came here, for all the pain and whatnot. Hang on, I'm pretty sure there's still places I haven't, touched upon as much as I could have. I'm mainly interested in the items. This place had plenty of, like, EV boosting items, which I think is, good. Wouldn't mind a few more of those. How did this door become closed? Was it closed before? Wait a minute. Do the switches affect the entire mansion? That can't be right, can it? Actually, you know what? I think I've probably explored the whole thing. Oh, that whole part of the mansion, I mean. There's still the mystery of the... Actually, no, that wasn't a mystery. I did explore the whole mansion, did I? Didn't I? Did I? I don't know, but at this point, I don't want to traipse through the mansion grounds any longer than I have to. And I've already had to do that for a while now, yeah. For some reason, it seems all the more fitting that that poison Pokemon are in this region, because I don't know, I feel like the Mewtwo experiments were in fact kind of, you know, toxic is putting it lightly. Man. Pokemon Wars, Pokemon Experimentation, Pokemon Destroying Cities, Pokemon Godzilla, Pokemon 9/11. I don't think that's something I can just say, because I don't even know what I mean by what the implications to that are, and I'm afraid to like entertain it even further. Okay, but this does lead way to another thing I've been wondering, another question that's, I'm thinking, like, it reminds me of. Do you think, like, say how, like, you know, Resident Evil and, like, Resident Evil and, like, Marvel and, like in the comic books and stuff, they take place in they essentially take place on Earth. How many of them actually address if 9/11 happened or not? It is just something I'm unusually curious about. The fact of them raising this question, it feels unusual, doesn't it? And even say I use a secret key, I'm just supposed to intrinsically know that I can go in here now. Thank you for telling me what I already know, man. I just want to take a look at the, secret key. You just tell me it's goes. Just put it in the item name. Cinnabar Gym Key. Then I wouldn't have to read it and like. In case I didn't even know it was a. I swear. Video games. The guy said he went straight, but I don't know. Wait, I forget his name. I was gonna say his name sounds kind of gay. Quinn. Yeah, that name does sound kind of gay. I don't know if I trust you all that much, burglar. That's that is such a layered sentence to say. I surrender. I mean, I already fought the trainer, so I feel like this is that was kind of moot. Do you know how fire hot a Pokemon breath can get? I've heard that. Well, from what I remember of Pokemon, like Pokedex entries, it's like more than should be allowed. Like in terms of like actual laws of physics. One was enough to take it out last time, so reasonably speaking, this time should be the same. Yeah, okay. Feels like I probably shouldn't have been worried all that much. There are 9 certified. It was phrased as a question, so it made it feel like it was that even they didn't know. I just thought that was a little funny to point out. Man. Why do we say man in response to unfortunate times? I'm sure every single misandrist probably will tell you that they probably don't need to answer that. By extension, you probably don't need to answer that. If you know, you know. Oof, my attack. However, will I survive? Nope. Idiot. Die. Fool. I want to prove how smart I am. I proved how smart I am. I like using fire-type Pokemon, I just do. Here's a guy who, like, he knows what he likes, and that's good enough, I guess. Too hot up to the handle. Alright. I know why Blaine became a trainer. And I'm not gonna tell you unless you beat me, and then subsequently talk to me right afterwards. Do you think you can handle all of that text scrolling? I don't think you can. Jackson U. Lamau. My leader Blaine became lost in the mountains, but good. Wait, night fell when a fiery bird Pokemon appeared. Slight loud plate to find its way down safely. Lost in the mountains, but good. What does that even mean? He was good in health, or he was all good? He wasn't in mortal danger or anything, it was just inconvenient. Anyway, that's a cool story. I do like when lore. Alright. They really thought they would get me to that. This one suits my style. I wonder what the hiring process is for some of these gym trainers. I feel like I'm reading too much into the whole game logic side of everything. I don't think I need to do that, but you know, here I am. Holding on to what I am, giving everything I can, pretending I'm a Superman. That's how it goes, right? I don't know if I played that one, as if that song exists outside the medium of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, or doesn't. Okay, Tombstoney. That's... Tombstoney is the gravekeeper who he looks at tombs all day. I know that's like part of his job, but we like to make fun of it. We just think it's amusing. Right as we could get to H2O. Why do you say it like that? Oh, because you're a super nerd. That would probably explain it, yeah. Good news, they're dumb. Okay, well I can't exactly use the same tricks twice. Unfortunately, as it is. I literally don't care. I fought all of you guys for fun. And now I'm going to leave. Because I can do that. Like, part of me regrets the amount of time this is taking, but this is just how people play Pokemon. They don't... Like, they don't want to deal with all the resources that wasted that could be used in, like, the thick of it. In, like, deep within the heart of the beast. You know? I almost walked right past the gym. I kinda did, but, yeah, all the doors are open for me. As they should be. People who hold people who hold the doors open for women are cool and good. I would like doors. A door is just a wall until you move it, and I think, like, not having to move the door yourself. Of course, this is me speaking from my own experience. It feels nice, I guess. All that physical exertion will do murder on your back. For the record, this is not how I got my backache, but it could well have been. I guess by that principle, automatic doors are the most politest of all for moving themselves. Aha! I am Blaine, the red-hot leader of the Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokémon are all rough and ready with intense heat. They incinerate all challengers. Ha! You better have Burn Heal. Joke's on you, I'm more of a Pokemon expert than the Pokemon terminals, and I know Burn Heal isn't the only cure for the, for a situation like that. Anyway, I'm just gonna set up for a sweep if you don't mind. Oh wow, okay, just going right for it, huh? Right, okay, yeah. 20 damage. A for effort. D for drown. This is probably the best course of action I could have made. That's just my, speculation. Oh, what? Okay. It can do that, yeah. If I'd known it would do that, I would have reacted differently, I think. But it's fine. You can see how fine it is by how little I care. I feel like it would have been nice to... I thought you lasted longer than that. Okay, this might hurt a lot, actually. Just kidding. And now it's gonna hurt even less, and this is gonna hurt even more. Oy. Oh. Just kidding, I'm actually the best. I wasn't worried about anything at all. I've burnt down to nothing. Not even ashes remain. You've earned the Volcano Badge. Ah! The Volcano Badge heightens the special stats of your Pokémon. Here, you can have this too. Which one's this? Fire Blast is the ultimate fire technique. Don't waste it on water Pokémon. Thanks. Vulpix or jump. Okay. You know, all of the gym battles so far have been actually kind of easy. It's a little it's a little disappointing in retrospect, but I guess the other way you could look at it is that I'm so good at what I do. Hello. Oh, hey, if it isn't Celeste, look at me, it's Bill. No time long see. I hope you're still using my PC. Well, since we met up here, how about spending time with me? There's a little island in the far south called One Island. Well, I know it's One Island, but what is it? Why do they call it that? A friend invited me, so I'm on my way out there. How about it? Do you feel like coming with me? Sure. Paul the boat. Looks like Pal's boat advisor. He sent it specially here to Cinnabar to pick me up. Man, the joys of having a boat that you could park in a non-port city. Here we are, this is One Island. There are several islands around here, and this is one of them. My friend Celio sent the boat to fetch me here. He's in charge of the island's PC network by his lonesome. Why am I telling you this now? Just go see Celio. I guess I don't have a choice now. He's just kind of like pulling me along by the... Okay, I'm not familiar at all with the Sevi Islands, so this is like where the fun begins, I guess. Hey, Celio. Bill, I can't believe you came out here. Well, absolutely. How's your research coming along? Oh, wait a sec. Celeste, this is my buddy Celio. He's the one dedicated PC maniac. Is it Celio or Celio? Maybe I'm injecting myself a bit much. Is Celeste a contender as a rising contender as the Pokemon champ? What if I just left him here to his own devices and just went and became champ? Would he say something different? That's really impressive. I hate to say it, but I have zero aptitude for battling. Anyways, I'm glad to meet you. So bring me up to speed, how's your machine running? It's running fine, but we're too remote out here. PCs on this island just can't link with your PC, Bill. Oh yeah, let me take a look-see. Hang on here, I think we can make it work. Let me help you, okay? Let's try and get you to wait for me for just a bit. Actually, can I get you to do me a favor? The island next to this one's called Two Island. There's a guy there that runs a game corner. He has a thing for rare rocks and gems. We keep in touch being fellow maniacs. So can I get you to deliver this meteorite to him? I guess this is my life now. Yep. So if you're going to Two Island, please take this. Tri-pass. This pass for the ferry service serving localized will let you travel between the islands 1, 2, and 3. You should have this too. An extra page for the town map. Catch you later. Say hi to the guy for me. Okay. This is I am already not knowing where I am, which is a sign of things to come, I think. 1, 2, 3. Why is it called Bond Bridge? I immediately thought of like James Bond for some reason. I'm not even like a Bond maniac, I just like know that that's a thing. Well, might as well take in the sights, take in the seas, take in the look of the land. What little land there is. On Sunday, I step out and gaze upon the volcano. It's my daily routine. I think when was the last time Mount Ember erupted? Would be good to know in case it ever happens again. Hi, sightseeing. Are you? It's in the warm climate here, great. You're on an island smack in the middle of nowhere. We're lucky to have it upstate. And like Celia, my parent daughter was in a tizzy over Celia's friend. Something about a famous Pokemon maniac. Not sure what that means. Celia's quite the man. Okay. Good of you to. Good that you think so. Young people want to go after big cities, but I want to stay here forever. It's so glad that you have a outlook on things. Wait, how do I go back home, actually? This is going to be helpful information for later. There's your fast card. Fishing and swimming are prohibited. Okay, this is how they induce barriers. Pokemon Center marked. I'm going this way. The woman who lives in the cottage out of the cave. She gives the eye to Pokemon. It's a bit... The eye? I don't know what that means. Welcome to my shop. We've only opened up recently. Our merchandise is limited, but I hope to start... Oh yeah, it is... It sure is, buddy. I feel over there he moved from Southern City. He started a shop with a younger brother. You have to wonder if he knew what he was getting into. I want to explore, but I'm nervous about overextending. I've already been here for 2 hours. Pokemon move, and every single move Pokemon will go. Also, mushroom mania. Bringing 2 tiny mushrooms or 1 big mushroom. Where do I get the mushrooms? I actually want... Hang on. Maybe I can buy the mushrooms from here? There's actually something I... And where's Lestel gotten to today? She always brings me lunch every day right about now. Are you afraid of Lestel? I don't know who that is. She should have been here. She's got my looks. When something's happened, please find her. Go search for 3 Island. Who? Is this? Is this the game corner? How much sadder can this get? There's... They said to be waiting on the island, so where are they? Hey, is the only 3 Island around here? Try waking up before you crawl out of... Who's talking to who? Pug scuffed up my floor. I can't believe he would do that. I really wanted to see the games. I feel like a lot's coming out at once, and I think I'm a little concerned. Visual PC services unavailable. They still aren't available. Just out of curiosity, can I guess... Am I just stuck here now? What have I done? I actually wanted to... Path report. And in here... There's no path. Let's try to rich and buying a house in Kanto. The path is not pathing very much. Kin Island of Family Bonding. I've not met a family yet, unless all these bikers are related. Yeah, bus go back to Kanto right now. Well, I just got here. What's the thought slot true? I'm mighty old. I follow my course having the baby. You don't have trouble. No, you don't get it all. Look at this place. What do you do for entertainment? I'll be thinking, you can try making a sleeve. Here you go. Start to open a pack. I think it's time I introduced myself. Mayhaps I should be investing a little more excitement to this new content, but I think the onset of the new content so suddenly, which I totally like had a hand in I totally had a hand in deciding whether I could come here or not. But I'm gonna pretend that this is not it. Just to alleviate the guilt. Who? I don't know you, sir. I was gonna... I was about to be like, all you bikers look the same, which might sound bad in some aspects, but like if you look at the game and you don't like just look outside your yard at the local bikers, you would know that the context behind it is well warranted. Anyway, enjoy 6 trainer battles all at once instead of just like one. That one had me worried for a sec. I mean, no it didn't. I'm too good. So you gotta do something about this. You're watching it, I say you don't know. What are you, their friend or something? I guess you'll be battling in their players. I don't know anyone. I came here to pick up a, I don't know what I came here for actually. I just kinda like pressing A and I just like saying yes to people. This is all too relatable to me, methinks. Hopefully the 5% accuracy drop doesn't impede on my accuracy check for this attack that I'm about to do. Oh, it didn't. The speaking took so long that the game had to, like, show me that it was fine, by force. Oh, come on. Ah, come on. Ugh. I don't believe like you are. But we haven't to see the rest of this boring island. Then why'd you come here in the first place? Do any of you know... I forget her name. It's gonna be a bit troublesome trying to find the person whose name I don't remember. Oh, thanks, but the store is right over there. Oh yeah, Lestel. Bond Bridge. Elementary might... No, that's that's the wrong one. I knew it was wrong, but I thought it'd be funny if I committed to it. I hope you enjoy my TED Talk. The talk where I don't mention anyone named Ted. Where are you? Berry Forest. Just... I think he's lying to me and won't let me go out and play. There's never ever go to Berry Forest alone. Why, there are ghosts there. Okay, I'll believe it when I see it, sire. But I'm pretty sure that, there's a hut, there's like a ghost, you know, there's a lore to these ghost dwellings. Which, you know, doesn't make a whole lot of sense in the general understanding of ghosts, but, the department store is several times bigger than this shop? Yes. I wish I could tell you how to get there, because I don't know how to get there myself. Please keep quiet while crossing. Runs treacherously through. Oh boy. I actually didn't have to sprint right into them. It looks like I could have just, like, moved to the left just a little bit, and my problems would have been over real quick. Oh wow, I kind of thought that would do the trick. Nice. Not nice. Very much the antithesis of nice. Antithesis. There we go. Oh, Meg. More like Meg, fail. More like Joy dashed in pieces. Insert more witty noises here. Why does this rock look so precarious? Aha. That would be it, wouldn't it? Here I was, thinking I'd... Alright, the peeps here are quite higher level than they once were. Anyway, here I was thinking I'd just take a leisurely stroll and be done with it, but life had other plans. Oh my gosh, this character looks so beautiful, actually. I was actually kind of taken aback. Yeah, they're okay. the only couple of possibilities that I foresaw there were the 3 starters or the 3 Bulbasaur family line. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Doesn't even have Venusaur like I do. Nice. More levels for me. I'm using some wonderful Pokemon, thank you. The sparkles around you kind of like sell it. How nice you look. That's just my truth. Don't wear it out. Yay, yay, Pokemon. I haven't seen a child tuber thus far in my adventure. I feel like that concept was... And thinking more on it, I feel like that concept probably didn't make it to like in the original game either. This is just speculation. I don't remember enough about the original Red and Blue to make a definitive comment on that. Except I kind of just did, in a way. Focusing on those psychic waveforms definitely hurt my eyes a little, but it's fine. Time to kick Krabby and chew Krabby, but now I'm out of Krabby. There goes my day. Psychic. Oh, finally, yes. The ultimate psychic attack. Psychic attack! What happens now? Now I leave you to your devices, child. Like the responsible... like the picture of responsibility that I am. There's a certain move I really want for my Minion, but I guess I should share the load a little bit. Wait, what's wrong with you? What's the matter with you? Oh. Where is that mud coming out of? Nowhere nefarious, I hope. It kind of looks like it's protruding from your face. I don't have the imagination to imagine this coming out of your mouth, or like just your nose or something. The stream kind of like varies around too much to like make it really look like it's anything else. Pokemon bit me through my swimsuit. I can't get... I think you need help, lady. But I guess I won't be the one giving it to you today. I said I can't swim without my float ring. Kids need to learn eventually. And if she drowns, I guess she'd failed the test. Not much else I can say about that. Imagine just fighting through... Imagine being totally unprepared for... Like, I presume they... Like, I assume Bill, like, talks to you right after you've just exited the, Cinnabar gym just to tell you that, just to ensure that you're not going in with, like, tiny, small Pokemon, but man, imagine not being able to do that and then subsequently she still looks beautiful. Like, I can't, dude. I cannot, dude. Never mind, yes I can. Perish. Something smells unpleasant. Sorry, I haven't showered in a while. There aren't any bathrooms in any of the Pokemon centers. I've had to sleep in the wilds for ages. Yeah, that's the one. Got it in one, my friend. Berry forest ahead. I bet they get plenty of fruits. Like me. I would expect this place of any place to have mushrooms I can use to... I would expect this place of any place to have mushrooms I can use to further my quest into making use of the move man. The biggest... Probably not going to be able to escape. I might as well just expedite this one's commute to the other side. Alright. I should be mashing buttons for berries. I don't have a way to like grow berries myself. Have I really not caught a Bellsprout this whole time? What's up with that? Well, it was a first for everything, I suppose. In the ball. I suddenly came... my imagination came into the possibility that I would accidentally just use my Master Ball somehow. So I'm just gonna make sure my progress remains saved. Just so that I have I have an out for that. Keep mashing A button. A button? How about the A button? It's A button, and it's also the A button. I'm such a genius wordsmith. Give me an Oscar. That's not what they're for. I'm not gonna teach it. I'm hesitant to use a repel because I'm not gonna get the most out of it, considering that it's like only sparse patches of grass. Beep 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 beep. There I go again, maintaining the habit of beeping when I'm nervous, or just like not sure what to do else. Not what else to do, I mean. Let's go surfing. That was fun. Very loving Pokemon. So you're saying if I put a berry down, I'll find a Uyu. Oh, you are just a small child. Why? I would ask why an adult was leaving you alone, but I've literally gone across the whole region with no repercussions. Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't like the implications of this. Here we go. I'm going to... As soon as this is done, I don't want to ask where that poison gas comes from. I'm going to capture you and lock you away forever, so that you never hurt anyone else, especially me, for wasting my time like this. Oh my god. Go. It locks eyes with enemy. It will use mixes. Yeah. Okay. Just so that I don't get confused later. Oh, that's scary, thank you. Let's start getting some berries, you can have this. So that's scared, so can you go to your Jerry's house? Okay, let's go home. Now we just walk home. So you rescue yourself, I don't think you're telling me, I didn't even know you were scared and in trouble. It's okay, Joey, I got to be friends with Celeste. Oh. That was the end of that? Alright, yeah, that's what I came to do in the first place. I forgot. I got a moonstone for all of that. I have to visit with is that like court mandated? Listen, please show me you being cool again. Okay. Pokemon jump. Make your Pokemon skip Vine Whip with the A button. Only mini Pokemon are 28 inches or less. Pokemon that only swim, burrow, or fly are not good at jumping. Things happen if everyone jumps at a time. Dodrio berry picking. Command Dodrio has 3 hands to catch falling berries. Press the control pad. I must have a Dodrio for that. This is not the game corner I think I signed up for. I didn't know there was racial segregation to this game. Or like racism moment or anything. I'd love to know real quick. Alright, I'm gonna be blinded by the chat for a moment there. I need to... But this is important. This is important to me specifically. Hang on, I can get them from the underground path, and through the Nidoran trades, and I can get hidden recurring item Mount Moon held by wild Paras and Parasect, 50% chance. I just find a Pokemon that can steal the item, and then as well, that sounds easier in theory, but not like, but in practice probably not. Get a big mushroom from... Does that mean I have a... No, if I had a big mushroom, I think someone would have told me if I did. I wish for a big mushroom, and I just want to clarify that I mean a real mushroom, because, you know, people would probably, like, mistakenly point out some of the things I've said to mean something they are not. And I just want to set the record straight. Oh, hey. The only thing I am gonna set straight, in fact. Okay, the ultimate move of its type, no, I'll take it for each use. Yeah, I don't think I have a need for these ultimate moves, at this present time, or just in general. So I guess that side venture ends there. I guess I'll be done soon. I think I feel like I must have done about everything I could, but I can't get the PC going without the, well, I also don't know, like, I can't get the PC going so I could have Pokemon for a different reason. I also don't know how to get home from here. What was down this way again? Mount Ember, I think, yeah. I don't need to go there either at the moment. Hey Celeste, I did the thing, what kept you so long? Been having a good time? Stares at you. Gives you the look. Pieces up and running. There's one amazing guy. No, there's nothing left for me to do. Celia, I have to hand it to you. You learned a lot. Oh, really? Well, there you have it. I finished with the job. We should head back to Kanto. I'm really sorry that we sent you off alone today. I promise I'll show you around these islands sometime. Yeah, wasn't that long cruise. I Celia, you seem to enjoy your company. I should welcome you if you visit again. You could try pass, you could always take the ferry from Vermilion Port. Okay, that explains that. Just as we fixed the PC, I booted to a place where I can't use it. And I assume now that I can move freely. I assume now that I can move freely between the Sevi Islands, I could have just, like, taken a ferry home. It feels like... it feels like this adventure was kind of forced, not gonna lie. But, it's over for now. And next time on Dragon Ball Pokemon Leaf Z Adventures for the Nintendo Deluxe Edition, boy. Yeah. More of the same, but with different fonts and different backgrounds. That's the answer I was looking for, I think. And also, quick PSA, real PSA this time, not whatever I was talking about before. Don't mess up on wording. It might lead to a really embarrassing situation. It's so hard. I'm really feeling it now. I'm coming to the end of the stream. Please don't stream at me. I think I've proven my point. In, like, whether I did it well or not is, you know, up for discretion, but, I'm just gonna get out of here now. I'll get out